Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I am going to be working with Oncidiums, and I'm going to show you the difference between a spike and a root, and then I'm going to show you how to properly stake Oncidium spikes so that they don't get broken as they grow. So we have two Oncidiums in front of us. I'm going to move that one out of the way, and we're going to start with this guy here. Now this is the new pseudobulb here. New pseudobulbs always look the nicest because they're the newest, so they're shiny, no wrinkled bulbs or anything. And if we look really close right here, we can see a spike coming out. Now, often but not always, spikes are slightly different color. This one's got a reddish tinge to it. Even on the side that doesn't get the light has a reddish tinge to it. And it's very spear-shaped and flat almost. If you look at it from the side, it goes thin this way and it's quite wide this way. So that is where the spikes appear. They come out of the corner of the leaf there, and at first will be very tiny and you almost have to peek down in to see them, and yeah, then they start to protrude out like that. So now why don't I twist the pot and we'll look for our root. So down there is an Oncidium root. Healthy roots have sort of a, oops, there we go. Healthy roots have sort of a white film to them that turns green when watered, and you can see an active growing tip there as well that's nice and healthy. With the camera zoomed in, you can see a little tiny blemish on the end of the root. That's going to be nothing that's going to hurt it. Got scratched somewhere along the way as it grew, but that is what a root looks like on an Oncidium as well. So much smaller, usually different color, generally heading in a different direction. They're going to go and try to find the soil, whatever media you may be using, where the spike generally tries to get up to the light. So now let's move to this guy here, because this guy's in desperate need of staking. This is an Oncidium as well, and I'm going to actually get this guy right off the table. That way there's just the one to work with. Sit him beside us there. So if we look at this one has an out of control spike. Same sort of torpedo-y shape, a little bit thinner on the side. Let me see if I can focus on that. Not wanting to focus. Hold on one sec. There we are. So you can see it's a little bit thinner on the one side than the other. This one's a little more advanced, but you can see how floppy it is. It would break very, very easily right now. So we want to make sure we protect that. Before we do that, I want to show you the other side, which at first glance, right here, looks like another spike coming out right there. But as you can see from second glance, when I move this, look what has happened to this spike. It has somehow gotten caught. I didn't see it in time, and it has worked its own way out, but it's got this nasty kink in it now as it's trying to grow upwards. Being that they're so floppy like this one here, if they do get caught, they are going to keep growing, but it's sort of bowing out, stretching. That one's never going to be a nice looking spike at this point. We won't be able to straighten it. All we can do is sort of help free it. So we're going to help free that one as well, and then stake the other one. Maybe since this one's already kind of secure in there, let's work with the one that's not secure first. I'll zoom you back out. Staking Oncidiums is really easy. I'm going to use just a little piece of dowling sort of here, natural looking wood. Always make them a little bit bigger than you think you're going to need, because Oncidium spikes do definitely grow. And all we want to do, so I'm going to twist the pot around, make sure you're still able to see properly. You never want to dig the spike or the stake in right at the edge of the pot, because that's where all the roots always end up. So I don't know if you can see in there. I won't be able to make that angle properly probably. Oh yeah, just, it won't be focused, but there's the roots, new and old. They always find the edge of the pot and then run around it. So you always want to go in from the edge of the pot. Doesn't have to be much, maybe just an inch or so. And I'm gonna do that and give it a good stab in there. There we go. So that one's nice and secure. And then what I like to do, because there's always a little bit of bending involved, and these spikes will bend, but you don't want to bend them too much at once. So I like to use zap straps, at least at first, and zap strap them around, and then we can pull that tighter with time. So every day I can move it an inch closer if I need to. And I'm going to do another one on there, right there. Just like so, and then day by day I will just pull them tighter until it's nice and straight, and then it will follow the stake along. I realize they're loose now, but we're just doing some training to start with, and probably actually can be tightened a little bit more. As I say, these things they're quite flexible right now, so let's go with that. So there's that one done. It's not going to go anywhere. Remember, this is training it, right? Because it is going to be growing. So if you wait till the very end, they do tend to harden, and it's not going to be nearly as easy. Now that we know that that spike's not going anywhere, let's see what is going on with this one. Well, I don't know what stopped it from growing in the first place. It seems stuck in that sort of corner there. It probably would just free itself eventually, but I'm going to just give it a little bit of a helping hand and just free it there. So now it's free from whatever trap it had. It seemed like it just got stuck in the leaf. Here, I'll bring it up and show you. Look at that crazy spike. So it pays to definitely check your orchids and peek into the little leaf joints and see if you have any spikes coming. Sometimes they just need a helping hand. So that one I'm going to do the same with. Maybe in a few days I'll give it a chance to grow a little bit more. Being it's so twisted, it is actually quite sturdy right now. But we'll just put another stake in just like the one I did over here, and as it grows we won't get rid of this, but at least this part here from this point on will be nice and straight for us. So anyways, that is staking some Oncidiums, and yeah, now they will be safe and not break, and we are good to go on it. Every once in a while you just got to check your plants for spikes. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. The big exhaust fan just kicked on. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you want to see more videos like this, make sure you subscribe to my channel. As always, thanks for watching.